bags where horror lies.
Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm a Sunday Night Reviewer. And I wanted to bring you a 2023 movie, found footage, called The Outwaters. I heard about this one, I think it's towards the end of last year. I think it had a few viewings around some like different festivals and bits and pieces. And it's one that I kind of pretty much forgot about. And I was lucky enough to grab it from the Vinegar Syndrome partner label. It's actually close to going out of print. It was released and sold pretty fast. It was only like limited to 1,000 or something like that. So I was happy to grab this one. So The Outwaters. So we follow four friends. Well, there's two brothers. One's a filmmaker, and he's got two friends with him, and another friend is a singer. And they're going to, what's it, the Mojave Desert? Not sure how it's pronounced. Basically to make a music video. That's what they want to do. Quite simply, it goes a bit wrong. This is quite an interesting one actually, because it doesn't really give too much away, and it's kind of up to your own interpretations of like what this movie is. For me, they allude to there's like earthquakes going on, and then there's some earthquakes in maybe that happen in a desert. When their first night there, there's like first night on site of when they got to where they're making their music video. There's an earthquake, and I hear all these like weird animal sounds. It's like really creepy. In the middle of a desert, there's just no one around. And yeah, it's, I mean, how I read it, it's almost like something was awakened under the ground maybe, because there's this part where they film, they record sound, and there's these really weird sounds under the ground. But for this movie, it's kind of, it seems that all of the kind of experiences that go on with the cast in this one, that they are real. Because this is it's kind of that there's an info card at the start, and it's like saying that there's 3 memory cards found from these cameras, and like this is basically the findings. So all this weirdness is actually captured on film. So it's not like, you could be forgiven just thinking it's like someone's descent into madness, like this one kind of character who you're following, but it's all on film. Because yeah, like stuff starts going down really weirdly. It's hard to give too much away because it's very much down to interpretation of what you think. Like when there's all these horrible things going on, it's more sound design. You can hear screaming and weird animal sounds, and like it's in the middle of the night and you're looking through this torch view, so it's like this pinhole camera effect going on. This is where I think this movie could really polarize people. There's really kind of a sense of urgency and fear watching this, because it is kind of like a scary thing. You don't know what's going on, and it could just wind some people up like crazy. I can imagine they can't see anything. All they want to do is focus. It's like, see exactly what's happening, and that's never gonna happen in this film. That's not kind of what it's done, not what it's built on. But yeah, there's these things where it's like you're going through this tunnel, more or less, like this, into this like pool of like water or blood or something, and then the characters are disappearing, and you see them again later, and they're like drenched in blood and things like this, and these other people, maybe this like maybe a creature that you can see. I'm not sure if it's like a mutilated donkey or some sort of creature, because there's all these extras, all like teeth, like maybe shark teeth. Come back to that in a little bit. Yeah, it's really weird. Like I said, it's like how they you've had these earthquakes and they're getting all these sounds from the ground. It's like very like something was awakened, like whether it's from the earth or something that's traveled there many years ago. Like I have no idea. Kind of like maybe some like unknown creature that's been buried in the desert sort of thing, like maybe like an Area 51 sort of thing. But I think there was signs like it's like it shouldn't be in the area or something like that. There was some sort of sign in the desert. I can't remember now. But yeah, basically it just does not end well for these people. Going to a big spoiler now, so kind of like jump to the end more or less. You see 3 heads on sticks, like savagely mutilated heads, like they've been totally destroyed, the skin hacked off and just heads. And like our person that, did he do it? Did he not do it? Basically cuts his penis off and disembowels himself. It's kind of a strange one. It's like, what did this to them? It's like, it's so strange. Like, it seems to be that like the character we're following is getting teleported to different places, and he suddenly arrives back at the camp, and there's someone there, and they have their back to him, and it's like they're not running away, but they're drenched in blood, and it's like, are they stuck there? It's like, is this some sort of purgatory or something? It's like they're stuck and they can't get away, and he's going there and then going backwards and forwards like to this pool. See, it's so hard to explain. It's like I don't really know what was going on with it, apart from just utter destruction and death at the end. And it's like, what was causing it? Like that's the other thing with this being found footage. It's like all these things are on camera, so it's not like we're just following someone and it's like, is this in their head? They've just kind of snapped and gone crazy. It's like, but it wouldn't be on the found footage. You wouldn't see all these weird things happening because it'd just be in someone's head. You'd probably see them just rocking and crazy, hacking people up. But you don't get that in this. So it's like, it's really, really strange, like how it's all put together, and very, very much open to interpretation. Now this is a weird one, guys. On Letterboxd, I mark down every single movie that I watch in the diary and I score it. And I gave this a 2 out of 5. Now I like this, but it was too long. It's like an hour and 50 minutes. So that's quite a long slug, considering there's like an hour's worth of these weird visuals, pinhole visuals and scene bits and pieces, with no real strong narrative to it, and basically hardly any dialogue going on. It's just these weird visuals, like this impending fear, and yeah, it's a strange one. So although I liked it, I also kind of had a fair amount of issues with it. I will watch it again at some point, I think. Probably not for quite a while. I think I could sit through that, like really try and pick it apart and pay attention, because of how it is. It's kind of, it doesn't allow you to pay super attention to what's going on, because you can't, like how it's all kind of flashes and different textures are going on. We go through like night desert to like blood red things and flashing lights and people and the noises of animals. It's such a strange movie. But what I will do is recommend to watch it. I can see people hating this, but I can also see people really, really enjoying this movie. It's just a plethora of sensual craziness, of like sound design is fantastic, and what we get to view is this tiny pinhole of light against the dark. But anyway, that's the end of the review. Probably didn't clear too much up for you, but I would recommend trying to check this out. I'm pretty sure you can be able to stream this. because you can't get this now on the Vinegar Syndrome site. I think it says Screenbox, and I think Screenbox has some streaming in the US at least. So maybe it can be like viewed on there, but I do recommend people checking this out and form your own opinion and kind of watch it and let me know what you think. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.